have a hard seat, not like that. This seat is the best one.
What were they like to drive?
Well, heavy, bumpy, and a very hard seat. It's the seat you remember most. First time up, the first job they gave me was, they gave me a hoe in a very big field which was growing mangels for feeding the pigs. And they left me there asking me to single the mangels. In other words, to give space between each plant to allow it to grow bigger. And I thought, well, I shall be here for 1,000 years. We started at 7 in the morning and normally worked till 5 with a break to have your sandwich lunch in between. The sandwich lunch was very meagre considering how much work we were doing. I had sandwiches. I was living in a tied cottage which didn't belong to that farm but to a big house. And they obviously were very poor. The man was 65 and he would obviously be turned out of his tied cottage when he reached the age of 65. He was nearly that. And then what would happen? He and his wife would be separated and go to different places, probably never to see each other again. A very sad state, really. However, I could do nothing at all about that. And they turned up and helped with my farm work. Here I am, I've got 2 pictures here. I am stooking after harvesting up on a higher part of the farm. I could see Portsmouth from here, or at least I could see where it was, and I could see the planes dropping bombs on it, and I knew my husband was there. It wasn't very pleasant. And this other one, I'm driving a tractor with a reaper and binder behind it. We had to go around the field and cut off all the rabbits, and then all the other people working on the farm would be standing round the edges of the field in order to catch the rabbits when they pushed their way out of the soil. And the man standing next to me, it was a black rabbit that came up near his feet, and he killed it, and everybody else thought that was terrible because a black rabbit should have been allowed to live. It was a sad story, really. Anyway, driving a tractor, I'd never done anything like that before. But I had to. It was very simple, but very hard seat, as you can imagine. Not like the tractors of today. A couple of very strange things happened when I was in the Land Army, because I was told, after I'd been there some time and before the harvest started, that another land girl was coming. So I thought, well, that'd be nice. I said, well, where's she going to stay? Oh, she's going to stay in the cottage with you. I had a sort of 3/4 size bed in a little tiny room, and I thought, I'm surely not going to be asked to sleep in the same bed as somebody I don't know. So I went a short way down to the main road where there was a pub, and I got myself a room there so that I could at least have a bed of my own. And they had electricity there, only because they had, what do you call the things that make electricity?
Generator?
Sorry?
Generator?
Yes, they had a generator there. Well, it was fine. I could actually have a bath there in tepid water, it's true. And the lights were not good enough to read by, but at least it was there. And I wasn't sharing a room.